Welcome to the webinar for the Building Services Engineering T-Level. It's great to have so many of you in attendance today. We're building something special in the development of the Gen 2 T-Level, ensuring we shape the next generation of building services engineering talent. In this session, we will meet the panel. You'll get to learn more about the new T-Level Subject Officer. We will provide important qualification development updates and discuss frequently asked questions with our regional rep. Today's panel consists of Tom Leahy, the Subject Officer for the area, Chauvan Harding, T-Level Regional Representative, Julie Rees, Qualification Development Officer, and Joe Wilson, Head of Work-Based Learning and VTQ Delivery. My name is Tom Leahy. I'm the Subject Officer for the T-Level Building Services Engineering Qualification. I started my career in building services in the late 1990s, where I served a 4-year plumbing apprenticeship working on both commercial and domestic properties. This work would allow me to gain the knowledge and practical experience in all aspects of plumbing, building services and construction work. After a number of years working on different projects, I decided to return to education to expand my knowledge of building services and gain some additional qualifications. During my career as a plumber, I gained significant experience of the training and development of all our company apprentices. This would then spark my next career move. In 2009, I moved into further education, achieving teaching, assessing and quality assurance qualifications. This role allowed me to train the next generation of construction and building services professionals, something I've been doing ever since. Over the last 4 years, I've continued to teach, as well as rising to the position of Head of Construction at my local college, which involved me in supporting the college, department and staff in the training of learners across all different construction disciplines. Other experience that I've gained along the way is renewable energy, so heat pumps, solar thermal and rainwater harvesting. I've had significant experience of qualification development on different projects, from full-time, apprenticeship and endpoint assessment. External quality assurance, so that's carrying out EQA visits at centres. I've also been involved in some resource writing, textbook writing and writing to support different centres delivering a range of qualifications. I'll be on hand to support providers in the delivery of this exciting new qualification, so if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me via the email on your screen. I'm looking forward to working together to ensure that you can deliver this new qualification confidently and equip your learners with the skills and knowledge that they need to succeed. Next up, we will have updates from your qualification development team, followed by an update from our regional representative. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. My name is Julie Rees, and as Tom noted, I'm a Qualifications Development Officer at WJC Eduqas. I've been working on the development of the next generation T-Level in Building Services Engineering alongside my colleague Joe Wilson. Together, we bring extensive experience in the education sector, particularly in developing vocational qualifications. Our main goal is to ensure that the specification and sample assessment materials that we have developed fully meet the needs of providers, students and employers. Our development process began in August 2024. We reviewed the Gen 1 qualification, gathering valuable feedback from employers and providers on all aspects of the qualification, taking into consideration the breadth and depth of content, manageability for providers and rigour of the qualification to ensure that the qualification remains fit for purpose, meets the needs of industry standards and prepares students for work. We're excited to share the final specification and sample assessment materials following our final approval milestone in late spring, in preparation for first teaching in September this year. The first assessment opportunity for the core examinations and employer set project will be in summer 26, and the first opportunity for the assessment of the occupational specialism components will be the following year in summer 27. We have refined the format of the specification to enhance clarity and readability. One key improvement is the consolidation of duplicated content within the core to avoid repetition and to support a more holistic teaching approach. As a result of last year's consultation, we have retained the core examination structure from Gen 1 while introducing a refreshed set of questions. Feedback indicated no major concerns with the employer set project. However, we have made some refinements to improve clarity and usability based on consultation insights. Some feedback suggested that information was occasionally confusing and expectations were not always clear for students and providers. To address this, we have restructured the materials by breaking down the project brief and tasks into distinct sections. Key information is now highlighted under specific headers for easier navigation. The original requirement of Task 1.4 for providers to observe, video record and upload presentation evidence for each student was found to be overly burdensome. Additionally, students found the presentation element challenging, as verbal presentations are not a typical industry practice for conveying technical information. To address this, we have removed the requirement for students to verbally present their findings. Instead, students will have the opportunity to demonstrate their communication skills and technical knowledge in Task 2.1, Group Collaboration. This task allows them to engage in discussions with peers, better reflecting real-life industry scenarios where collaboration and problem-solving are key. This concludes the summary of updates to the core component. I'll now hand over to my colleague Joe, who will share updates to the occupational specialisms.
Thank you, Julie. I'd like to start by providing a summary of the changes that we are proposing to the occupational specialisms. The first one is the removal of the electrical and electronic equipment engineering OS. The second is also the removal of the ventilation occupational specialism, and as a result of this, students will not be able to undertake the combination of heating engineering and ventilation occupational specialisms. However, heating is not being removed as an option. Air conditioning engineering and refrigeration engineering are both still available as a combination, and we are proposing the intention for heating engineering and plumbing engineering occupational specialisms to be fully combined into one heating and plumbing engineering occupational specialism. An addition of a new low carbon heating technician as a new occupational specialism is also being introduced from September 2026. This means that as well as the core component, which includes the core exams and the employer set project, learners will have the option to choose from one of the following 6 occupational specialisms. This includes the electrotechnical engineering, protection systems engineering, gas engineering, the newly combined plumbing and heating engineering, the newly added low carbon heating engineering, as well as the air conditioning engineering and refrigeration engineering combined option. To support centres, we will be releasing a new set of updated sample assessment materials for each relevant occupational specialism. This is in line with any changes that have been made to the content, as well as addressing any feedback raised during consultation and validation. This would include also a brand new set of sample assessments for the newly combined plumbing and heating occupational specialism. We will also be releasing an updated set of guide standard exemplar materials for the occupational specialisms, again in line with the changes made to the sample assessments. Low carbon heating technician materials will come later, as this is a newly added occupational specialism, but these will be available before the first teach of September 2027. We currently also have a number of vacancies available if you would like to be involved with the ongoing development and delivery of our new T-level. Currently, these roles include the Chair of Examiners, Principal Examiners and Revisor roles. If you would like more information on these roles, please visit the Eduqas website for more information. Employers are also central to both the design and the delivery of T-levels, and we will be engaging with industry throughout the development and delivery period. For more about how you can play a role in supporting the development and delivery of our T-levels, please contact us at tlevels@eduqas.co.uk. Thank you. I will now hand over to Chauvan for an update on our regional support offering.
Hello, my name is Chauvan Harding. I'm a former head of vocational education and have experience in teaching various vocational pathways. I recognise the impact of practical, industry-aligned qualifications in helping students succeed in their future careers. Eduqas operate across England. I'd be delighted to visit your centre either online or in person at no cost to discuss how Eduqas can support your team. Whether you need help with course planning, resource navigation or a detailed overview of the qualification. I'm now going to discuss some common frequently asked questions from centres. In terms of centre approval, the Our Centre registration team has been contacting any centres not yet registered with us to gain centre approval. The qualification approval is currently being finalised and we'll be in contact when this is completed. Eduqas will be offering professional learning which consists of face-to-face and online courses. The timetable of events will be confirmed shortly. To ensure you receive the latest information, please subscribe to our mailing list. We'll also be producing promotional materials such as option evening flyers, which will highlight the key features of the qualification. These will be available once the specification has been approved. In terms of resources, Eduqas is committed to supporting centres with a comprehensive range of resources designed to make the implementation of this new qualification as smooth as possible. This will include schemes of work, worksheets, multiple choice questions and more. We'll keep you updated with further information on the full range of resources as soon as more information becomes available. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please do contact the team via the T-Levels email address. Thank you for watching this recorded webinar on our T-Level. If you do require any other information, please do not hesitate to contact our team. Thank you.